Happy new moon in Sagittarius. I'm Marina Ormes here with your Astro Vibe for Tuesday, December 12th. Today we have a new moon in Sagittarius, and later in the day, Mercury goes retrograde. It's late today. If you are, it depends on your time zone. It could be early Wednesday morning that technically Mercury has its exact station, which is the exact moment it changes direction. So I've shared actually quite a bit about this particular new moon. So if you missed my video that I posted on Saturday, December 9th, that's a great video to watch for all you need to know really about today's new moon. But I thought, since I'm here sharing with you, I wanted to add a little bit more of a personal touch. So we talked on Saturday about sort of the energetics of this new moon, how it is helping us connect with a philosophy, a story, understanding or explaining some of the things we've been going through in recent weeks, starting to get that bigger picture perspective and be able to make some meaning or reach some conclusions, some explanations, some ways of understanding what's been going on or what we've been moving through energetically. And then, of course, with Mercury going retrograde, we also have the need to review old thinking. So while on the one hand, we're making this leap of faith forward to tell new stories, to step into new philosophies or new ways of organizing our ideas. On the other hand, we're also going back. There's a something weighing us back, telling us, wait a minute, go back, think about this again. You may want to reconsider what you're about to jump into in terms of your thinking, your ideas. So and again, I expounded upon that in the video that I posted on Saturday, December 9th, all about this new moon. But of course, new moons are a time of seed planting. As the beginning of the moon cycle, we have this opportunity to set intentions and then to have those intentions guide us as the moon cycle unfolds. So they can become the anchor as things unfold, as we embark on that journey, walking the path. And then we have the anchor, the reminder of our intentions, saying, hey, this is why you're doing this. This is what you are moving toward. And so everything that shows up is here to reinforce or teach you something you need to know or help you in some way to manifest those intentions. So it's showing you, it's like when you put the intention out there, the universe reflects back to you, hey, if you want that, here's what needs to change. Here's what you can do differently. Here's how you can think about things differently. Here's how you can respond differently. And so it brings the situations and circumstances into our path for us to respond to differently in the way that is more aligned with our intentions. So it might help us become aware, it might help us see new ways forward, and it might challenge us in some ways to recognize where what we're doing is not the best way, perhaps the most effective way, right? So the moon cycle begins with today's new moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a philosophical sign. It is about unifying information into an idea, a truth, a philosophy, something that we can believe in, place our faith and trust in. And it really is kind of about taking leaps of faith toward what it is we want. So it's that bird's eye view, and also the ability to fly when you jump off the edge of the cliff. So so how can we make the most of that with Mercury going retrograde, with Mercury going, wait a minute, just hold on a minute here. Do you want to go back and rethink that plan, right? Before you jump off that cliff? Maybe you want to go see if you've really got it right. Maybe you want to go back and dot a few I's or cross a few T's, or look up a few things you may have glossed over, and really get the facts and the data there to support what it is you are jumping into. So with Mercury retrograde, balancing, I guess, counterbalancing this Sagittarian moon cycle energy. A great way to work with this on a personal level is to get clear about what you believe in. So what are your principles? What do you value? What do you believe in, and why, right? What is the deeper truth that is important? Why do you do the things you do? Or if you aren't sure, maybe it's a good time to think about that, to ask some of those deeper questions about what is important to you. What are your principles? What are your guiding principles, and those guiding stars that you can believe in, right? That can carry you forward. So with Mercury retrograde, because Mercury retrograde is a time when our thinking goes inward, it is a perfect time to do some journaling, to write things out, even if you don't know for sure, right? Like even if it's not perfect, writing it out gives you the ability to see what your thinking is, so you can keep working on it. And Mercury retrograde wants us to work on things and get, kind of reflect on what we're thinking, so that we can improve our thinking, our ideas, get our thoughts more in alignment with those intentions that we want to manifest. So starting, of course, with writing out your intentions. Always something I recommend on the new moon. Get clear about your intentions, because this is what you are calling in during this moon cycle. And if you aren't doing it consciously, you are doing it unconsciously through your fears. So, claiming what you want in the positive is really important, and it matters. So from there, we can use this time, and we're moving through the holidays. We're coming to the end of the year. We're closing out 2023, getting ready for a new start. It's a great time to spend some time asking yourself, what are my principles? What is my guiding star? What do I believe in, and why? And getting clear about those deeper reasons for doing what you do. And then that you have that guiding star to believe in when you do step forward and take some sort of leap of faith. So I would urge you not to avoid leaps of faith, but to be really careful that you are jumping in the right direction. So if you find yourself saying, I'm just going to go for it, I'm going to do that, it's a good time with Mercury retrograde to go, okay, I feel that impulse. I'm feeling that desire to do that. Now I'm going to put the brakes on. And it's not that you're not going to do it, but it's a good idea to write out, here's the why. Here's the why I want to do that. Here are the arguments for maybe why not to do it, but also what is my guiding principle? What is my spiritual truth? What is important to my soul? And is this particular leap of faith going to support or not support that? And so does it make your heart sing? But again, don't just jump. Actually take a step back and scope out the territory first, right? So understand what you're getting into. Look at all the factors. Consider possibilities. Take that extra time to be clear about what you want and why, but also what it is you're getting yourself into, because without that thoroughness, you could be getting yourself into something that is a little bit more of an adventure than you were hoping for, right? It's not that you can't figure it out, but maybe we can do it better from the outset. Okay, so thinking about and the example that's coming to my mind is when we think about Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde, of course, Mercury is about communication. And so when it's retrograde, communication has a hard time connecting. It might get muddled or confused or lost. Details might get lost. Mercury, the trickster, might move things from where they were supposed to be or hide things. Mercury is a trickster, the god Mercury, right? So sort of metaphorically, we have this experience of having trouble finding things, or things getting goofed up or mixed up or lost. Or now you could think of that in terms of like, you're going to travel and you think that everything has been taken care of, but you come to find out, that the hotel goofed up your reservation, or your rental car that you thought was reserved wasn't really reserved, or was reserved in the wrong name, or some detail was wrong. So this is the kind of thing we watch out for during Mercury retrograde. And with the energy of this Sagittarius moon cycle, we're going to say that that applies to the places you want to take those leaps of faith. So again, that is why I'm saying, instead of just leaping, look before you leap, right? So when Mercury's retrograde, they say, make that phone call the hotel, make sure everything is correct, make sure your reservations are all done the way they're supposed to be, make sure, double check, make that communication, make sure that what you said was heard, and that what you heard is what was said. So that's the kind of thing we want to be checking during Mercury retrograde. And this Mercury retrograde, we want to be doing that related to how we are moving forward on what it is we believe in. So getting things right, double checking, asking yourself, why do I want this? What are my other possibilities? Have I thought about this? What could happen over here? What could happen if I do this? What could happen if I don't do this? Not saying you should hold back, just saying you need to be thorough. You need to know what it is you are stepping into, embarking upon, where you're headed, what you're leaping into, right? So do that energetic leaping, but also know what it is you're doing. Take a little extra time to get clear with yourself about what's important to you and why you're doing things before you do them. So great time to do lots of journaling, writing things out, writing out your mission statement. What's your personal mission statement, your personal vision statement? Who are you? Why are you here? What are you doing? What do you care about? What matters to you? Those are the kinds of things we want to write out and get clear about, and that can help guide us as we move forward. And of course, as we head into 2024. And so on Sunday, I had some great videos for you this past weekend. Sunday, December 10th, I shared with you what to expect with Pluto going into Aquarius. Big change. Pluto hasn't been in Aquarius since the late 1700s. So it brings collective themes of freedom, rebellion, revolution, right? The American Revolution, the French Revolution, rebelling against the status quo, freedom, breakthrough, and innovation. So lots that I had to share about that. Exciting times as we head into 2024. Check out my video from Sunday, December 10th on the astrology of 2024 and Pluto heading into Aquarius. If you missed that really powerful video to get you excited for what's yet to come. And I'll be sharing more videos with you about what to expect in 2024, including what are the energetics around next year's presidential election, the November 5th election in the United States. Important election time. It always is, but this one feels really critical for a lot of reasons. So see what I have to say about that. I'll be sharing more about that. Stay tuned. I'm here every day with astrology for unshakable self-care. I've got opportunities to work with me personally one-on-one on my website, astrologyheals.com, and my prices will be going up on at the beginning of 2024. So be sure to check it out. Maybe it's the right time for you to make that leap to take care of yourself and to really commit to living your potential and how your chart can help you do that. That's what I work with you to do. We come up with a soul-based action plan to help you step into that highest potential, heal yourself, feel happier, more fulfilled, and more empowered to live the life you're here to live. All right, so check that out, astrologyheals.com. Thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing to this YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.